Growing up in a quiet village in India, I had heard tales of the supernatural that had been passed down through generations. But nothing could have prepared me for the chilling encounter that would forever change my perception of the world around me. One moonlit night, as I walked through the narrow paths of our village, a sense of unease settled over me. The air was thick with a palpable tension, a feeling that something was amiss. It was then that I saw her, an old woman, hunched and cloaked in darkness, standing at the crossroads. Her eyes held a malevolence that sent a shiver down my spine. A feeling of dread washed over me as I realized that this was no ordinary woman, but something otherworldly, something that defied reason and understanding. I quickened my pace, my heart pounding in my chest. But no matter how fast I walked, I couldn't shake the feeling of her gaze on me, her presence lingering like a dark cloud. The stories of witches and curses seemed to come to life before my eyes, and I couldn't deny the truth that was staring me in the face. As I reached home, I locked the door behind me, the weight of fear settling in my stomach. I couldn't shake the feeling that the witch's malevolence had followed me, that her eyes held a power that transcended the boundaries of the physical world. Night after night, I would lie awake, the memory of her gaze haunting my thoughts. The village seemed to hold its breath, as if waiting for something to come. Rumors of misfortune and illness began to circulate, and the villagers spoke in hushed tones of the evil that had taken root in our midst. One evening, I mustered the courage to ask my grandmother about the witch. Her eyes grew grave, and she spoke of ancient legends, of witches who wielded dark magic to bring harm to those around them. She told me that our village had long been protected by benevolent forces, but that every so often, malevolence would seep in, threatening the balance between good and evil. As the days passed, I couldn't shake the feeling that I had to confront the witch to break the hold she seemed to have on our village. Armed with nothing but determination, I ventured to the crossroads, heart pounding in my chest. There she stood, her gaze fixing on me once more. But this time I held my ground. With a voice that quivered with both fear and resolve, I spoke words that had been passed down through generations, words of protection, of light and goodness. The air seemed to crackle with energy, a battle of wills unfolding before my eyes. The witch's form wavered, her malevolent presence faltering in the face of ancient incantations. With one final piercing scream, she vanished into the night, leaving behind only a whisper of darkness. As the days went by, the village seemed to breathe a collective sigh of relief. The cloud of malevolence had lifted, and life returned to its normal rhythm. The encounter with the evil witch had forever changed me, reminding me that there were forces beyond our comprehension that could threaten our world.